You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching.
Breaking news. Protest rocks Dowen College over Oromoni's death. Protesters block school gates, defy police threats. Some protesters were seen in front of Dowen College demanding that the school authorities be held accountable for failing to protect the disease. Some protesters, mostly women, on Wednesday barricaded the entrance of Dowen College in Lekki area of Lagos State to protest against the death of 12-year-old Sylvester Oromoni at the school. The late student was rumored to have been attacked by some of his senior colleagues for refusing to join a cult group. His cousin, Parison Oromoni, had gone on social media to narrate how he had died and went as far as calling out the names of his cousin's alleged killers. Parison said the school called the deceased father, telling him that his son sustained injuries while playing football at the school. Over 100,000 persons have also signed a petition, domiciled on the charge, urged platforms seeking the arrest of those fingered in the incident and their swift prosecution. In a video uploaded by BBC Pidgin on Wednesday, some protesters were seen in front of Dowen College demanding that the school authorities be held accountable for failing to protect the disease. They also urged security agencies to wade into the issue promptly, and bring the perpetrators to book. However, Saul said police operatives who were spotted in large numbers threatened to arrest the protesters if they failed to stop. Sarah reporters had on Tuesday reported that the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, His Excellency, also finally reacted to the death of Oromoni. In a Facebook post on Tuesday, the governor described the incident as disturbing and heartbreaking. He also assured the bereaved family of his administration commitment to ensure justice is served in the case. I commiserate deeply with the family of late Sylvester Jr. Oromoni, the 12-year-old pupil of Dowen College, Lagos. He wrote, "As a parent, I share the grief Sylvester's demise has brought upon his parents and the entire household. This incident is not only sad but disturbing and heartbreaking. Consequently, I have ordered a comprehensive investigation into the matter, but while that is going on, I would like to give Sylvester's parents and the entire citizenry of Lagos the assurance of my full support at the trying time. I share their pain and sense of loss. Indeed, words are inadequate to describe my feelings, but I pray that God Almighty will salt their pains and grant Sylvester Jr. eternal rest." Whenever I come across this article, I always have this goosebumps all over my body, because I really do feel for the parents of that young boy, because as a parent, it's really difficult for us to even feel our children's pain. It's really bad. Whenever our children are hurt, we really do feel the pain as if we are the ones who are hurt. So I just can't imagine how the parents of this young child is feeling. How can a mother be pregnant, nurse the child in her womb for 9 months, breast the child for 2 years, and send it, and take care of that child up till the child gets to this level of age? Just imagine a 12-year-old child. Just imagine how the parents are feeling right now to lost their child. I can actually sympathize with those who even do have miscarriage without them even carrying that child in their womb, in their arms, or even breastfeeding that child. Only miscarriage alone do make some women to go into depression, let alone to lose a child you nursed for 9 months in your womb and breastfeed for 2 years while looking at that child's face. Why that child called you mommy for the first time, just imagine how you feel. Then all of a sudden, you just woke up one morning and someone tells you that that child dead. This is really, really very, very painful, and I sympathize with the family of this junior called Sylvester or Romani. I really, really feel sorry for them. And again, it is also a lesson for we parents to always be very, very at alert with our children and know when they are safe and when they are not. Even when their children are in boarding school, at least they do call moms for weekend and sometimes midterm breaks and for holidays. You can actually sit your child down, question those children, and try to find out if anything if anything interesting is happening in their life. That is how we parents are supposed to be. And I do feel so sorry for the mother of Sylvester, especially because as a mother, we are the ones who will understand the grief of another mother. Well, in the comment section, someone here is saying, so many things are wrong at present day's life. No one cares. Only money, 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 money. We value not lives. Selfishness everywhere. No love even as leaders and trying. Somehow, the masses are chanting, singing hatred daily. Even the elders have planted bad behaviors on youth, living large. Arrogant, well, boastful on roads, and God is at hand. Arrest the owner of the school, principal of the school, vice principal of the school, and the house porter. Exactly. How can they do this? How can they said that in a boarding house, things like this actually happen without the how am I supposed to even put this English for people to even understand? How can they tell us that they could not hear the noise of what actually took place on that very night? How can they tell us? It's not even possible. There is so many things behind the scene of this so-called murder that so many people are, or should I rather say the school authorities are keeping so many things away from the public eye, or should I say they are keeping so many things away from the parents, because it is not actually possible for them not to have any knowledge of what actually took place on that very night to that poor innocent boy. It is not possible, or except they are very, very careless. And no matter how careless they are, we always used to have someone who is always at alert in every hostel, watching over the kids in the hostel. So it's not possible for them to tell us that they were not aware of what actually happened. And why were they trying so hard to cover up what happened to the boy by telling the parents that the boy fell down while playing football? So when someone fell down while playing football, the person will actually knock his mouth on the floor and all of the person's lip will be bruised. Is that what they're telling us? And how does playing football affect someone's body with marks on all over the person's body? This is really, really appalling and really, really ironic. And there is so many things that these people are keeping away from the parents and the public eye. They need to arrest all the school authorities and make them confess to what happened to that poor innocent boy, because they are very, very much aware of what happened, because they can't tell us that they don't know what happened to that child. They know, and by the time the law apprehends them, they will confess and tell everybody what actually happened to that poor innocent guy. So right now we're going to pray for the family, for them to have the for God to give them the hearts to bear the loss of that innocent little young boy. Well, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.